Introduction to Hot Creek Geological Site. For those looking for a really unique experience in Mammoth Lakes, Hot Creek offers an active geological environment unlike any other. Water heated by magma below the surface rises to the surface and combines with the cold waters of Hot Creek in this narrow valley, resulting in a very beautiful scene. Fish flourish in the stream below the hot springs because of the continuous warmth of the water and the abundance of nutrients it provides. The hot spring pools are surrounded by delicate rock formations formed by the precipitation of minerals. Geothermal springs like this one are continually undergoing change and evolution. Every year, there are a fresh crop of geysers that are either extinct or inactive. There are hundreds of naturally occurring hot springs at Hot Creek, which is a picturesque fantasy nestled in the shadow of the eastern Sierra mountain range. One of nature's most beautiful sights is the blue pools of mineral-rich, bubbling water that spring up from the depths and are cloaked in steaming veils. Hot Creek's stunning blue pools and stunning boiling fountains have delighted generations of tourists, but they have also resulted in the injury or death of a few who disobeyed signs and gates warning them away. The position, temperature, and flow rate of the springs and geysers in the streambed and along its banks are constantly shifting and unpredictable. Short drives and hikes are all it takes to explore a network of creekside pathways. Geological processes actively forming the unique Eastern Sierra scenery may be seen from this vantage point, which is popular with tourists. A well-maintained route leads down into the geothermal activities core, which is open for most of the year. Interpretive signs and markers line a short asphalt route that descends from the parking lot into the canyon. It is extremely recommended that you wear proper footwear after you reach the stream, since the terrain becomes muddy. Swimming is prohibited at this area because the stream's water temperature may fluctuate by more than 200 degrees Fahrenheit in a matter of seconds. The geology of the creek's route, the Hot Creek lava flow, Doe Ridge on the map, that erupted on the coast of Pleistocene Long Valley Lake around 333,000 years ago, Sanidine R dated, has been cut by the water in Hot Creek Gorge. The water soon cooled as it flowed northward into the lake. The lake water and hot spring action eventually changed the rock. Along the paved route descending to the gorge's bottom, you may see a portion of the partially changed flow. Fences that had previously shielded the public now run across operating hot tubs. The new walls and swimming pools serve as a visual reminder of how rapidly this geologically active region has changed over the last century. The West Moat is the source of the thermal aquifer that heats the water in Hot Creek. Geological activity in this volcanic zone is clearly seen in its hot springs and geysers. There are many fault lines in the Hot Creek Gorge that allow warm geothermal water from an aquifer several hundred feet under the surface to be brought to the surface by Mammoth Creek, which runs through Mammoth Lakes. Extinct hot springs are surrounded by several older white travertine deposits on the canyon floor at higher altitudes. The stream banks of Hot Creek Gorge are lined with thermal springs, but the biggest and most intense ones are located on two earthquake faults that run northward. Boiling gorge pools, which reach a temperature of 199 degrees Fahrenheit at this altitude, often vary their strength and shape in reaction to nearby earthquakes. Even slight and seasonal fluctuations in water levels of Hot Creek have a profound impact on them. The ponds are lined with travertine white calcium carbonate deposits. The hot springs, fumaroles, and regions of active hydrothermal alteration are likely powered by magma under the Long Valley caldera. After cooling for hundreds of thousands of years, the magma under the resurgent dome is unlikely to erupt in its present condition. parking lot restrooms and picnic areas are provided. This region is open from sunrise to dark year-round, except in the winter when the roads may be impassable.